Okay, today Wonder Woman premieres in America. I don't know about the rest of the world. Find out. Call someone to do something. But America premieres today. Wonder Woman premieres today. America, please. Okay, now, my Yeti mug. Now, the Muslims in Lebanon, I don't know about other places, I imagine so. But in Lebanon, the Muslims have banned Wonder Woman. The guy was online talking to me. He said, Lebanon has Christians and Jews also. And I said, yeah. But which group banned Wonder Woman? Which group was it? Okay. Now, Wonder Woman, let's look at the background of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a goddess from an island, and her father is Zeus and all the blah, 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 blah bullshit. But Wonder Woman, the creation, was created by an American illustrator, or American author. He's also the guy that invented the polygraph. She was published under an American publisher. It was called National Comics. Today it's called DC. It's an American movie studio, American cast, mostly. And Wonder Woman dates back to a time when feminism was about women's empowerment, okay? Feminism in 1941 wasn't about, I want to have an abortion, I want the government to pay for me, okay? Feminism was about women wanted to be equal. Women had already earned the right to vote 21 years earlier. Women would soon be, motherfucker, sorry. Allergies. Women would soon be going into the workforce because all the men would be drafted to fight in World War II. So women had to do welding, women had to do machinery, women had to do all the hardcore men jobs were now reserved for the women. Okay? And Wonder Woman embodied that. It was and one of Wonder Woman's biggest fans is ironically Gloria Steinem, who was an absolute pig. She has a fucking t-shirt. She said, gun control, if it saves one child's life, we should do gun control. But she wore a t-shirt that said, I had an abortion. But Wonder Woman was about teaching young girls that they could be selfless, they could be brave, they could do whatever they want, they could be warriors, they could stand up, they could take a stand against the world, they could change the world. Also, at that time, in the comic books, Wonder Woman did serve in World War II. And in the movie, it's sort of pushed a little bit to World War I. But now World War II was going on in World War II. Well, the Germans were oppressing the Jews, and then they were killing them. But also, a lot of people don't realize this, but the founders of Muslim terrorism in the 20th century, the guys that Bin Laden and Hussein and Arafat looked up to, were full-fledged, card-counting Nazi members. And there was combat in both world wars in the Middle East. These Muslims, who would later become Muslim terrorists, we know of today to be terrorism, were Nazis because the Nazi party wanted to exterminate the Jews, and they realized they had this ally in these Muslim terrorists. I don't know, they call them terrorists at the time, but that's what they were. They were, okay? And Wonder Woman fought against the Nazis during World War II in the comic books. Okay, also, Wonder Woman wears American colors, red, white, and blue. Okay? And Muslim terrorists consider Wonder Woman consider America to be the great Satan. Now let's talk about the actors behind Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot. It's pronounced Gadot, not Gadot. Gadot. Okay, the T is silent. Gal Gadot is an Israeli Jew, and there are Muslims and Christians in Israel, but she's an Israeli Jew. Okay, she served in IDF as a combat trainer for 2 years in Israel. Even women have to go to IDF for mandatory draft. In Israel, if you cannot get into IDF, the government gives you a different job in the government to do something, but you will serve the government one way or another. So she went to IDF. She rides motorcycles. She shoots guns. The real life, man, not this fucking TV, the movie. The real life woman. She was in beauty pageants. She was Miss Israel. She competed in Miss Universe. She met the president. She wears bathing suits. She wears bikinis. She shows off her skin. She wears high heels. She's very well educated. She's very smart. She's very beautiful. Okay. She is married to a man. They own a hotel together in Tel Aviv. He is also Israeli. She considers herself an equal partner in his marriage, not subservient to him. Okay? And the Muslim terrorists want to ban Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman is the embodiment of everything they hate. You have the little Satan, which is Israel, and the great Satan, which is the United States, being merged together. So here you have a powerful Jewish woman who fights, who uses guns, who fights men, who is powerful in real life, not just the movie. She rides motorcycles, shows her body. She doesn't wear a freaking hood over her face, okay? She makes money. Okay, she's career-oriented. And that is an absolute propaganda nightmare for their belief system. Whereas Israel is the little Satan, America is the great Satan. Women are to be in the home. Women are to be sheltered. Women are to obey. Women are to cover their faces. Women are to bow their heads. Women must not leave the house without a man. Okay? So, I mean, I hated Batman v Superman with a passion. I like Suicide Squad for some reason. But Wonder Woman, they say it's an actually good movie. DC does not have the same track record as the movies that Marvel does, but they say this is an actually great movie. The critics and a couple other guys are sort of advanced, but it's an absolute power tool against them because she's embodying everything they hate. So, well, I guess in Lebanon, I guess they'll stay home and rape their goats and beat their wives today. Oh well.